how do you grow a brand online? Okay, and when we're speaking about a brand, we're talking about our visual identity and basically the visual aspect of the brand growing. Okay, so I realized that there are three main things that I think is super like, there are obviously there are a lot of other things, okay? But these are the three, I think, foundational things that you should have when you are starting to grow your brand, and focusing it exclusively online. We have, I don't know any person right now who does not utilize social media. There are people who do not utilize social media. But for the most part, most people utilize social media, okay? And I mean, Instagram alone has over 1 billion users. And that in itself speaks volumes. If you can master Instagram, if you can master the online space in that way, you can kill it. You can kill it. I mean, you can kill it other ways too, okay? However, when we speak about growing your brand online, these are the three main things that I think is a good starter packet when it comes to growing your business. Okay, so the first thing I would say is, one of the first things about growing your business online is definitely, obviously, design and branding. It's super broad, but honestly, figuring out what your logo is, figuring out what you want to sound like, who you are speaking to, who your audience is, and what are you going to serve them with. How are you going to serve them? Is it going to be primarily digital products? Is it going to be your course and that's it? Maybe you have a course and you just know that you want to get 5 people in there every 6 weeks or every 2 months or every 6 months. Is it going to be services that you say, okay, I'm a writer and I'm going to write these emails for you, and that's your package, and I'm gonna proofread these things for you, or I can write your captions for you. It just really depends on what you want to do, what makes you feel happy inside, and what is your, what do you want to win with, really. So those are the three. Those are one of the things. Stumbling over the words. Those are one of the things I think is super important when it comes to like developing your brand online and thinking about growing your brand. Figure out your design. Figure out the branding. Figure out what you're gonna look like and what you're gonna sound like, who you're gonna talk to, and what you're gonna do. The second thing is having a website. Please stop telling people to WhatsApp you. I struck a nerve. It's fine. I have thick skin. I was teased in school, and I had cousins that teased me. I got thick skin. I can take it. But it's true. Okay? Stop telling people to WhatsApp you. Get a website. It's not that expensive. Get a website. Get somebody or get some person to do your website. There's a lot of, website platforms that you can try the DIY thing if you want to. If it is that you don't want to be bothered and you want some person to do it, feel free to hit me up. But yeah, definitely get a website so that when you are, let's say you are on Instagram, you created an Instagram page, right? And now you're getting these requests and you're getting these followers. Let's say you sell jewelry. Honestly, I am not going to scroll down your entire Instagram page to figure out what I want to order. I'm not doing it. I'm not doing it. It is best to just have everything laid out, okay? And I think WhatsApp has that feature that has all these things, and I feel like that is helpful. Okay, I get it, but get a website, okay? So I mean, it's a good bridge. You feel me? I'm not knocking it. It's a good bridge. But at the end of the game, we have to be like, okay, this is our ending point over here, okay? So that is that. I struck a nerve. I'm cool with it. And then the last thing is as I mentioned it, building a social media presence. That is major. If you're able to build a social media presence and have certain systems in place that allow you to continue to, create clients and create clientele and create an income, you can kill the game, like, period. Okay? Because your social media links back to your website, which you created. But also, if some person is not on social media and some person is interested in working with you or purchasing something you have, what are you going to do? Hey, go to my social media page and scroll down my pictures? Or do you want to say, hey, go straight to my website and you can contact me from there, and then you can just see everything laid out, and you can group them by what you specifically want. You know, you want to make sure you make that user experience super easy for people, and people are not working really hard to give you money. Nobody's going to work hard on purpose to give you money. They're going to tap out at some point. And then even if you are getting sales, you're still leaving money on the table because you could be getting more sales, right? Getting sales is not enough. I'm getting people. Well, people still come to me. Well, people still order on my WhatsApp. You're still losing people by not having certain systems in place to make it easy for people to work with you. That's the end of my TED Talk. That's the end of my TED Talk. So utilize your social media platforms. Utilize TikTok. Utilize Reels on Instagram. Utilize Facebook. You go live on Instagram and Facebook. All of these are really free platforms that you can use to build your clientele and to start to grow your brand online. Okay? So to recap, I hope I broke this down super easy to a point where you understand what I'm saying. But to recap really quickly, get your branding together. Okay? What do you look like? What do you sound like? Who are you serving? How are you going to serve them? And then the next thing we're going to do is get a website and be a professional and be taken seriously. Okay? I don't care if you're still getting sales, you could be getting more. Because I'm that person that if I go to some page, even if I love their stuff, and I see that they don't have a website, I'm going to either take really long to order, I'm not going to order at all because I don't want to work hard. Or if you're selling some person something and your competition is making it super easy to work with them, you could be leaving money on the table by just not making that process seamless enough. Utilizing social media and all the free things that it gives you that allows you to connect with the audience who wants to spend money with you. Okay? So that is it. That is the end of my TED Talk. If you are interested in growing your brand, in developing a brand that attracts your ideal customers, the customers who want to spend money with you, if you want to figure out how am I supposed to speak to people and what should I look like, go ahead and apply to work with me or send me a quick email and I am happy to assist. Thank you so much for watching. For those of you who actually stayed to the end and saw my talking face the entire time, thank you so much. You are an angel. And have an amazing day or night or evening.